Right now at 6, Eau Claire makes a decision on the city's wheel tax, how it'll impact residents.
And the House about to make a final vote on the shutdown. We're watching it live.
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. Day 43 of the longest shutdown in government history could be the final day.
Yeah, right now the House is voting on a bill to open it up. News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine is tracking it all from the newsroom. Brooklyn.
All eyes are on the House tonight. They are currently debating prior to a final vote on the bill. Let's take a live look at the floor. Republicans feel they have the votes. So what's in the bill? Money to fund most federal agencies through January 30th, covering food stamp programs until next September. $115 billion towards medical care for veterans and retroactive pay for the 1.4 million federal workers who were furloughed. What's not in the bill is extending ACA tax credits.
Our job is to represent our constituents. Our job is to be here in Washington talking about this in a bipartisan way and solving the problem.
We believe the long national nightmare will be over tonight. It was completely and utterly foolish and pointless in the end, as we said all along.
House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries filed a discharge petition today to extend those expiring tax credits for 3 years. It needs 218 signatures to force a floor vote. A vote on the final passage is expected following lawmakers' current debate. We are keeping an eye on the House, and further updates will be provided as soon as they come available. Live in the newsroom, Brooklyn Hine, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Brooklyn. La Crosse's Northside Library is officially closing.
So what happens next? News 8 Now's Grace Monk has some answers.
The library is set to close in June. Today we talked to officials about what this means for the library and how they plan to move forward.
On Tuesday, La Crosse's library board voted to close the Northside branch after facing a $175,000 budget reduction. The Northside location is set to close in June, but they plan to reduce hours of operation before then. La Crosse's library director says they'll spend the next few months exploring ways to bring services back to people on the North Side.
Libraries are not just buildings, they are services, they are people, they are resources, and they are connection. And we can do those things effectively outside of our building.
Once the Northside location is closed, Waysix says the city will decide what happens to the building. In a statement to News 8 Now, a spokesperson for Mayor Shondell Washington Spivey said, quote, plans are made and announced during regular planning meetings and will include opportunities for public input, as was the case with the Southside Library closing.
There's no word on when the council will make those decisions. Reporting in La Crosse, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
A developing story, no word on what caused a deadly fire in Winona. Flames broke out inside a duplex on East 3rd Street. A 33-year-old man was inside and didn't survive. Fire crews tried to break down the door, but it was allegedly barricaded from the inside.
A News 8 update. Eau Claire passing its wheel tax. City Council voting 7-3 to hike the fee to $50. That now doubles the previous tax. The move helps the city's budget shortfall. The new wheel tax will be in place until December of 2028.
Pat Stevens is stepping down as president of Irish Fest. He's led the summer festival for 20 years.
20 years ago, there were 4 couples that were just having a summer barbecue, and we said, you know, we could have an Irish Fest here in La Crosse. And so we promised each other that we would stay with it to get it going.
And they've done a mighty fine job with it. Stevens will still serve in his leadership roles with Rotary Lights and Freedom Honor Flight.
Another Democrat has entered the race for Wisconsin's 3rd Congressional District. Rodney Rave launched his bid today with a focus on lowering costs and expanding health care access. Rave is a union operating engineer and former Ho-Chunk Nation legislator. He joins Democrats Rebecca Cook, Emily Berge, and independent Rustin Provance in the race against incumbent Republican Derek Van Orden. La
Crosse's yard waste and brush site is closing soon for the season. The date is November 25th. After that, you'll have to use the county landfill. Seasonal leaf drop-off sites will still be available for drop-off only.
Another day where it felt pretty comfortable, and the days ahead look pretty darn nice on your forecast, Greg.
Yeah, pretty nice. It's definitely going to feel more like early October, middle of October than the middle of November here. Now, this evening, we still have an opportunity. It's a smaller opportunity to view the northern lights, but all in all, it's still fairly mild. Mid-40s. Now, if you look at the forecast storming, it's not going to be as pressed as we saw last night. The CME is already hit. We're we're up to maybe about a moderate level that has been the last 3 hours. Expected to continue, then wane a little bit. So it's going to be more of those where you're going to need the camera and maybe on the horizon than anything else. Now for Eau Claire, probably great viewing just because there's no clouds up there. 38. Unfortunately for La Crosse, we do have some high clouds coming overhead that may limit it too. So getting back down to 40, so pretty seasonable or even mild conditions with light winds. The winds are actually going to drop off. And the bigger news going forward is, yes, Ken, we got warm conditions, at least seasonally warm for November. That means the 60s are back for a few days. We'll break how long it lasts and if we got any precipitation for this weekend coming up a bit later.
All right, a little heat wave in mid-November.
Yeah, a little bit. Yep.
Thanks, Greg. Well, Sparta High School is bridging the gap between high school and the workforce. Community members spoke with students today about their experiences finding careers, explaining the skills they need and challenges they'll face.
He said, don't be afraid to ask a question. Don't be afraid of the no's. Don't be afraid of failure. Just keep going. And whatever that you have a passion for, she said, make your passion your job. Make your passion your paycheck.
Students chose between 5 professionals based on their interests.
Great Rivers United Way is announcing a string of grants for basic needs programs. $350,000 worth of grants will go to 23 local nonprofits. It will go to programs that provide food, shelter, or safety to residents. Catholic Charities of La Crosse is one of the organizations the grant will benefit.
Every bit helps. It helps with our operating costs because even though we are run by a lot of volunteers, our volunteers are the core of how we're able to keep the warming shelters open. It really helps us to be able to stay open another day.
These grants join Great River's $350,000 basic needs grant and $500,000 mental well-being grants announced earlier this year.
Construction is complete on Winona's newest hotel. Today, the ribbon was cut on 44 North. The hotel pays tribute to Winona with historic photos of the downtown. 44 North will launch a website for online booking soon.
The League of Women Voters held a luncheon at the Waterfront Restaurant in La Crosse as part of their Lunch and Learn series. The topic of the event focused on immigration and its local impact. Event speaker Ben Sansala discussed how to support immigrant workers and explained what policy changes across the country mean for them.
It feels really good to share knowledge with the group and to spread the information that I feel like everybody needs to know, so you can have an informed opinion and make decisions with that information.
The League's next Lunch and Learn will be December 10th and will discuss civic education.
Wisconsin public schools are in crisis. Decades of declining enrollment means less money to pay teachers and maintain facilities. And the result is a record number of districts turning to referendum, asking voters to raise their own property taxes to keep schools open. Republican lawmakers in Madison say that system is not sustainable. Their answer is 5 bills offering financial incentives to small neighboring school districts that agree to consolidate into one larger district. The idea isn't new or popular. Only 5 district consolidations have taken place in the last 20 years. The lawmakers say the bills would remove financial barriers for any school that volunteers to go down that consolidation path.
The hardest thing is going to be for the local school district leadership to convince the public that it's a good idea. And the best leverage is saying, if this is market driven, we don't have enough people to have these small schools anymore with big fat administrations at the top.
Thursday at 6, I'll break down the numbers and speak with local district officials on whether consolidation is even possible for them and whether it's the right path forward for districts statewide.
Still to come, Target aiming to save shoppers money. Why the grocery chain is cutting prices on thousands of items.
Coming up tonight, why UWL is concerned about the safety of small businesses. The story tonight at 10.
Tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m., a big change for Visa and MasterCard users. Plus, if you're looking for unique holiday gifts, we've got a sneak peek at the mistletoe market when we see you starting at 5 a.m.
Dreaming of a new ride? Apply today at driveultra.org and make your dream a reality. Hey, dogs can dream too. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
Get an 11% rebate at Menards. We're your one-stop shop for everything you need. Get truckloads of savings on items for everyone in your household. We have it all, from big to small and everything in between. Gorilla tapes, glues, and sealants are perfect for jobs around the house, indoors and out. Grab a tube of waterproof caulk and seal for just $7.47 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Get 0% APR with an average finance savings of over $4,600 on this Sierra 1500 model. We are professional grade.
Why wait till Black Friday for big savings? At Wesco and Sparta, it's Black November. Everybody does Black Friday, but at Wesco, every day in November is Black Friday. Get break down the door savings on furniture, mattresses, appliance, and flooring. Then save even more with coupon savings of $25 to $100 off. Buy one item, use a coupon. Buy 10 items, use 10 coupons. There's no limits during Black November. Now at Wesco and Sparta. Look in your paper for coupons or online at shopwesco.com.
Watch for falling debt. Transfer your balance to an Ultra Visa credit card. No balance transfer fees and a fixed for life balance transfer rate as low as 7.99% APR. Make the switch today. Apply online. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Newly released emails are raising questions about what President Trump knew regarding Jeffrey Epstein's crimes. House Democrats have released a 2011 message from Epstein to his convicted co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell. It says, quote, "I want you to realize that that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Victim spent hours at my house with him." Now, the White House says the victim is Virginia Giuffre, who worked at Mar-a-Lago but never accused Trump of wrongdoing before her death earlier this year.
These emails prove absolutely nothing other than the fact that President Trump did nothing wrong. Ms. Giuffre maintained, and God rest her soul, that she maintained that there was nothing inappropriate she ever witnessed, that President Trump was always extremely professional and friendly to her.
President Trump has never been charged in the Epstein case and denies knowledge of the sex trafficking operation. However, another email from Epstein to journalist Michael Wolff claims Trump knew about the girls and asked Maxwell to stop. House Democrats now have enough signatures to force a vote on releasing all Epstein files. That vote could happen early next month.
Well, one last ride for the penny. After 238 years, the U.S. is minting its last 1-cent coin in Philadelphia today. President Trump ordered production to stop earlier this year because it costs more to make than it's worth. Its removal is already causing problems for some companies. Woodman's and Quick Trip are already rounding cash purchases.
Target is lowering prices on 3,000 items in an effort to help family budgets this holiday season. Starting this month, prices on certain food, beverage, and essential items at Target will be reduced. They include price drops on apples, pie crust, and cold medicine. The company said its price reductions will continue through December.
The Mega Millions jackpot is approaching $1 billion. The prize for Friday's drawing is $965 million, the 8th largest since the game began. The cash payout is $445 million.
We will have more news ahead tonight.
But first.
Yeah, we definitely got a nice warm stretch here for a couple days, and that involves even part of the weekend. So we'll plan out what the temperatures look like and when we might actually cool back down. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
The Black Friday sale is going on now at Furniture, Decor, and More. Use your Buy More, Save More coupons and get up to $500 off your purchase. Plus early doorbusters, area rugs just $69.99, and double reclining love seats only $349.99. Furniture, Decor, and More, West B and Boscobel.
Don't wait. Stay warm and save big this winter with La Crosse Fireplace Company. When you purchase a Hearthstone Soapstone Wood Stove, you'll receive a 30% federal tax credit on the entire package and installation, but only if you act before the end of the year. Hearthstone's beautiful soapstone delivers long-lasting, consistent heat that keeps your home cozy. Don't miss out on the 30% tax credit. Call today. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Everyone deserves to be connected.
big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular are joining forces. The best network just got bigger, and we're combining it with the local service you know and trust.
To everyone who believes in Midwest magic, you'll always find it here at Culver's. Not that kind of magic.
Midwest Magic turns fresh, never frozen beef into a juicy butter burger.
And transforms farm fresh dairy into the creamiest custard you've ever had.
Ta-da! But it's not just what we serve, it's how we serve it.
With a warm welcome and a little extra love.
Love. Love in every bite.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah!
Does your home have a crawl space? When cold weather arrives, that can mean cold floors, frozen pipes, and higher energy bills. Protect your family and keep the cold air out this winter with expert crawl space sealing by American Waterworks. Sealing keeps your crawl space clean, protects pipes, and insulates your home, so floors are warmer and energy bills are lower. A sealed crawl space means a nicer home. Don't wait. Call American Waterworks today.
It's Black Friday at Furniture, Decor & More. Save up to $500 with coupons and shop early doorbusters. Get this double reclining love seat with cup holders for just $349.99 while supplies last. Hurry, the Black Friday sale is on now at Furniture, Decor & More in Westby and Boscobel.
Yeah, if you're looking for the aurora like we saw last night, don't expect to see those type of colors, at least how bright it was, because we do have a little bit less storming going on. In fact, actually it's down to 5 right now, which would be minor. We've been kind of minor to moderate, so we'll see how long this lasts. This mass ejection that came from the sun hit earlier today. It's not as impressive as last night, which kind of involved 2 of them. And given that we will have some high clouds too, it's not going to be as great as what we saw last night. Still, for areas further north, there's the opportunity to see it as you look at the cloud cover here. Really south of I-94, that's where we have high clouds kind of coming overhead right now. Even if the aurora's out, that may dim it a little bit. Further north and east, it's going to be probably more clear for Eau Claire northward. That'll be the better opportunity if it materializes to see it in those directions right now. And that you can see there overall, the cloud cover really starts thickening up south and west of the area towards basically northeast and central Iowa. High cloud cover, it's not going to be low clouds, and this will kind of come through, and overall we'll see less of it going throughout the nighttime. It'll still be in the area. Probably tomorrow we'll deal with more of that clouds, but it won't impact too much other than maybe keeping the temperatures down a little bit. But overall to upper 20s, low 30s, pretty typical temperatures. Tomorrow, the big difference from today and tomorrow, minus a few more clouds out there, is the winds will be light and variable. That'll be the good news too. So it definitely will feel like in the 50s, even upper 50s, which is once again almost 10 degrees above average for some areas. And on Friday, we're going to be maybe 15 to even higher degrees above average because we're looking at 60 degrees. Plenty of sunshine with a light wind. Absolutely fantastic Friday for the middle of November to see these conditions too. That's the good news. And going into Friday night, if you got Friday evening activities, it's going to feel more like early October here or even warmer because these are our low temps because we do have a warm front that'll come through Friday afternoon, followed by a cold front late Saturday night. So ahead of the cold front, we're going to have temperatures staying in the upper 40s, and some areas may not even touch 50 degrees waking up Saturday morning. So definitely going to be mild. Increasing clouds. We do have that chance of showers. I'll show you that in a second where that could happen Saturday morning. Otherwise, a little bit of a drop in temperature Saturday. The winds will turn around later in the day as you go further east, but all in all, still above average. It just won't be maybe as warm for areas to the north as I saw on Friday. Areas further south and east, pretty similar temperatures too. And then going into Sunday, behind the cold front, pretty much near average temperatures. It's going to be a big drop, but this is where we should be for this time of year, basically mid-40s to the upper 30s. Now, regarding that precipitation chance, it's not much, but there's an opportunity for Eau Claire northward to see a little bit of light showers Saturday morning as the front comes through. Nothing to speak of for Sunday into Monday, and then we're going to watch this next system that lifts north, and the chances of precipitation will increase probably Monday night until early Tuesday, and that opportunity does exist for some rain or snow, but right now the higher threat remains to our south, and we'll see if that trend continues, but that would be the next chance of precipitation. It's not great right now. We'll see if it comes up. Otherwise, next week, it's really back to seasonal conditions, which are in the low to mid 40s for most areas, with another opportunity maybe for a system towards the end of the week. So all in all, the weekend's shaping up to be pretty nice. It will feel much cooler Sunday, but that's kind of where we should be. But all in all, Joy Friday and for a lot of areas, Saturday too.
For sure. Thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, putting pen to paper. Area athletes celebrating a special day as they make their commitment to compete at the next level official. Sights and sounds from around the neighborhood. Next.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, your pup isn't just boarded, they're pampered. From tail wagging daycare to cozy overnight stays, we treat every dog like our own. Safe, clean, and full of fun. Book today at booktopdog.com. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
During the Black Friday sales event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving the Cross a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
If you have a crack like this, well, you have a problem. Today I'm learning how a cracked wall might mean your foundation is sinking.
It always points towards the area where it's sinking. For example, this corner here, we're down almost a full inch of drop.
Right, so that's going down and that's causing the crack.
Correct. And then this door, they don't even use that door anymore. It cannot open.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
You came prepared to take on the pressure. We came prepared to give you none of that, just more out of buying a car. At Maury's West Salem Kia, you get our best price up front. No scripts, no side eyes, no 4-hour negotiations. Maury's sales team doesn't work on commission, so you get more help, less hassle. Need service? With Maury's, you get honest work done right. We even do more for our community. Get more with Maury's West Salem Kia. Visit MaurysWestSalemKia.com.
During the Black Friday sales event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $900 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, skip the mess and hassle at home. Our climate-controlled self-serve dog wash is open 24 hours to keep your dog clean, dry, and ready for their next adventure. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lansendorf.
Well, it is a day that many high school athletes dream of, signing their letter of intent to compete in college athletics. We'll start with one standout performer who has her sights set on the Big Ten after graduation. Toma senior Anna Wall committing to play softball for the University of Wisconsin-Madison in September. And she made her decision official earlier today at Toma High School. It is a day that she says is truly a dream come true.
I've always wanted to go to Madison. I never knew that softball was gonna be in the picture until honestly last couple years. And I still then was unsure. But yeah, obviously when I got the call last year, I knew right away, I'm I want to go here. This is my place. I want to be there.
In her 3 seasons on the diamond, Anna has already cemented a few spots in the Toma softball record books, and with her final season just a few months away, safe to say she could be considered one of the best to ever play for the Timberwolves. And from one elite pitcher in the circle to another, Josie Brutus of West Salem put pen to paper, signaling her commitment to Winona State. The Warriors are getting a 3-time first-team All-Cooley Conference performer and 2-time pitcher of the year. She says there was no shortage of emotions felt on such a special day.
You know, there's a lot of them. There's excitement, nervous, obviously, but I'm really looking forward to this next chapter with my new team and my new teammates. It's a really surreal feeling. Doesn't feel real yet, but I'm really excited.
Also at West Salem High, senior Tyson Labus signing his national letter of intent to play basketball for UW Superior next year. He was joined by friends and family as he will look to be a major part of a team coming off a sectional final appearance last season. And not only was it her birthday, but Westby speedster Lizzie Curtis also making it official for her next move today, as she'll be running track and cross country at Division I St. Thomas in St. Paul, Minnesota. The entire school was there to support her, and it's something Curtis does not take lightly.
That means the world to me, really. I really believe in inspiring the younger students and especially the underclassmen, and I really want to show them that this could be them someday, and I want to show them that they can believe in their dreams and they can reach that with really hard work and grit, and it could be anyone.
Curtis said she knew immediately that St. Thomas was the place for her because of the family atmosphere she felt when she toured. Guys, always one of my favorite times of the year, and just a really well-spoken group of young ladies right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, of course. I'm a little bit partial to the University of Wisconsin-Madison. That's an excellent choice, Miss Wall.
Yeah,
excellent stuff.
Should be a good addition to the team. All three of those, actually. So
Yeah.
just fantastic stuff. And to all the athletes in the area that signed, congratulations. Just so many great athletes in the area. It's a great day.
Yeah,
Best of luck to you guys.
Thanks,
Yep.
Jason.
All right. Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
At Ashley's Black Friday event, you can save up to $1,000 store-wide on your entire purchase. Or buy now and pay later with 0% interest for 60 months. Plus, our price match guarantee means you'll always get the best deal. Going on now.
Grandma's regular turkey is like, all right. But Arby's succulent deep fried to a crispy perfect turkey is like, all right. Arby's, we have the meats.
We see you out there making your own kind of magic. From the unique gifts you give to the one-of-a-kind ways you celebrate. At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we help make it happen.
It's Mom!
With great prices on what you need for the season. Like these Best Air furnace filters, just $10.99. 10% off extension cords and building wire. Rewards members save 15%. And Rewards members save $5 on Blaine's Platinum Automotive batteries.
He's so cute.
Best Christmas ever?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
This process has really given me flexibility. Since it's self-paced, I'm able to do my work and then still do other stuff. I don't feel weighed down from the course alone.
Welcome to Ashley's biggest sale of the year. During the Black Friday event, shop trending hot buys starting at just $1.99. Or take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. The Ashley Black Friday event, going on now.
Or for the Northern Lights this evening, it's not looking that impressive as we saw yesterday, obviously, but for some areas, you still could see it on the horizon, or you'll definitely need a camera tonight, given that the storming levels already kind of tailed off a little bit too. So something to keep in mind. Otherwise, just mild conditions. 60s are back for at least Friday, and many areas may see 60s Saturday. But for the second half of the weekend, we're back to where we should be. Definitely will be a drop and colder, but that's kind of where we should be in the mid-40s. So get out and enjoy the conditions and get everything done you need to for this part of the middle of November, because you never know when we'll see 60 again.
Yep, we sure will. And I want to give a shout out to our #1 fan in Houston, Texas, my mom. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Thanks for joining us tonight at 6.
We'll see you tonight at 10.